Welcome. Don't adjust your dial. Welcome everyone to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering. That's right. Lo-fi as in low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be global news show. Here we're going to talk about that famous question, what's going on in the world today? It's Wednesday and time for that lo-fi global news, fresh off the press. Source, Reuters World News. EU chief executive decries LGBT-free zones and swipe at Poland. It was the first State of the Union speech for the EU Commission president, making it clear that LGBT rights in the EU are important, and recent events in Poland go against those rights. In August, a town in Poland claimed itself to be a LGBT ideology-free zone. In response, the EU took away the town's funding. In response to that, the Polish Justice Minister announced new funding for the town. These remarks by the EU Commission President were in reference to this situation. We watch patiently as this story develops, and how Poland will respond. Next up, source, BBC News, Latin America section. Venezuela, UN investigators accuse authorities of crimes against humanity. The UN Human Rights Council has been investigating the Venezuelan government's role in instances of violence, torture, kidnapping, and killings, and has implicated top Venezuelan officials, including the president, may have committed crimes against humanity. However, the investigators have been denied access to the country because Venezuela says the team is part of a US-led effort to, well, you can imagine, do anything and everything to get rid of Maduro's government. We'll just have to wait and see how this one plays out as well. Now, moving forward, because we never move on from anything, source, AP News International, and back to an old topic that never seems to completely go away. EU chief says UK cannot change EU-UK withdrawal agreement. That's right, we're talking about Brexit again. Yes, that thing that was figured out, and then not figured out, and then, well, you know exactly what I mean. The latest update is the UK is getting ready to break international law by unilaterally changing the Brexit withdrawal agreement. The UK says they have no choice. The EU says, yes you do, just don't do it. You already signed it. A question to you, Lo-Fi listener. Will the UK break international law? And what will be the ramifications of doing so? Write in and let me know your thoughts. Our following story comes from Reuters World News, an update in Belarus. Belarus charges protest leader Kosnikova. The opposition leader Maria Kosnikova, who is already in jail from last week, is officially being charged with incitement to undermine national security. Last week they tried to throw her out of the country, but she ripped up her passport at the border. Hence, she wasn't allowed by border officials to cross. Since then, she's been in jail. It's likely these charges will bring renewed protest over the weekend, and faster actions from the EU. Another question to you, Lo-Fi Nation. Is this the linchpin? Is this the event that marks the beginning of even larger people's power movements in Belarus? Is this the last straw that will culminate in the people taking back their country from an authoritarian leader that's ruled for 26 years since the fall of the Soviet Union? Let me know your thoughts. And a last piece of news to send you on your way for the day. Source, AP News, Oddities section. Because you know I love animals and always want to send you away with a smile. The story. Just monkeying around, primate takes phone, then selfies. Not a joke, this actually happened. In Malaysia, whilst the owner of the phone was sleeping, apparently a monkey came into his bedroom. How exactly the story tells not, but entered the bedroom, took the phone, went into the jungle behind the person's house, climbed a tree, took selfies and videos, one capturing the monkey trying to eat the phone, and then discarded the phone in the mud near a palm tree. They were able to find the phone the next day in a team effort family search by calling the phone. I don't know, so many questions here. I think maybe I'd let the monkey keep the phone after all that effort. And as much as I love animals, I think I'd likely lock my doors and windows to make sure the monkey didn't come back for more while I was sleeping. But that's just me. And that's just a brief snapshot of what's going on in the world today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of Lo-Fi Global News. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Write in with questions or comments to lofipolisci@planetmail.com. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. Wash those hands. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. Pickering, signing off.